Hello, Health and Food, Llanrwst.
Hi.
Yes, they will arrive by 2 o'clock. Okay, see you then. Bye.
Last year, a loan transformed the lives of Colin and Katerina. After a lifetime in the music business, they were crying out for a change.
Organic veg boxes.
Ooh, look, fennel. I love fennel bulbs.
Their solution was to up sticks and move to Llanrwst in North Wales and open a health food shop.
We have some organic snow pea shoots and some delicious Welsh apples.
After a year in business, it's going from strength to strength.
Ever since we moved here, I was looking for a veg box for myself. There are a few schemes. They're either up on the coast or towards Denby, but none of them is actually coming to Llanrwst. So that's one of the first things I set about to track down. We had to find at least 10 customers to commit to a veg box to make it work. And we've got 20 now, so that's really exciting.
They'd always loved Llanrwst, but needed a solid business idea if they were to make a go of living there permanently.
This shop up here, just out of the blue, we heard that the previous owner was putting it up for sale, and, it started as a joke. And then the more we found out and the more we thought about it, the more it actually did make sense.
In 2016, Colin and Katerina took the plunge. They had just enough money to buy the health food shop and no more.
That's 1348, please.
If they were to develop it into a way of making a living, then they would need extra funding to renovate the shop and stock it.
Need some more cannellini beans out here.
So they set about looking for a £10,000 loan.
I've asked the bank that I've been with for so long, what would be the procedure if I wanted to open a business? They said, yes, of course, they will need to see a business plan. I did all the figure crunching and I've done all the budget. But they were sort of very cagey and I didn't find that helpful at all.
Unhappy with the service from her bank, Katerina started looking for other ways of raising the money.
And then I stumbled over Robert Owen Community Bank and they were like totally different.
Robert Owen is one of 55 community finance organisations across the UK, which help cash-strapped local entrepreneurs get their ideas off the ground. They offer responsible loans to people who can't borrow elsewhere. One of their business loan advisors is Jackie.
When Katerina first phoned me in the office, I was actually quite sceptical. She just phoned up and said, oh, there's a health food shop for sale near me. I'd really like to buy it. And in my own head, shops are actually quite difficult. It takes an awful lot of work and that trick to getting the community engaged with a shop.
Well, they will.
You have to be able to bring something very special to that where people want to come and see you. They actually want to buy from you as a person. We met Katerina and she'd come from London and she'd been accepted, they'd been welcomed in, they got to know people and they genuinely wanted to be part of that. They wanted to give something back.
So every time I remember when I had a conversation with them, I would sort of feel really kind of flying and encouraged and would sort of tell Colin, oh, it's just so great to talk to these people. So I think that makes all the difference to be taken seriously and be looked at as an individual. The loan made it possible to turn the business around.
We've brought the food to the front and expanded the lines.
To be more foodie, really.
Yeah, more foodie. It's a lot more colourful, make it look more attractive.
We put like over 350 new products on the shelves in the last 6 months. And things like buying a new freezer because the old one was so noisy that it was creating an unpleasant environment in the shop.
I said that freezer's got to go. It's first thing.
Thanks.
It's another 5 and we still owe you for the other one.
Yes.
That's,
As well as supplying their community,
Right.
Colin and Katerina are committed to helping other small local businesses like themselves by selling their merchandise.
We're very keen to sort of keep up some kind of local idea. We're trying to stock local produce and, putting the accent on that, a local individual shop.
Support for independent stores, small shops in communities, especially in rural areas, is incredibly important. And people do need to be encouraged to get involved, because without that, the high streets will die and they will just all look the same.
So we think it's really important to be still keeping energy in a local community.
That's 11:14.
It's vital, really, for me, because I tend to eat most of the organic produce and try and get local stuff. So this is some of the most local produce I've actually been able to get.
Few small towns have a health food shop of their own, and this one is very well stocked, and the people will get you anything you want. It's fantastic.
884, please.
The shop has brought the community to us, really. People talk to you more and you get to know people more. It's a great place. It's a great hub. We wouldn't have got this far without the ear and the heart of the community bank.
I've got so much respect for Katerina and Colin in what they've done in leaving their jobs behind, leaving the city and all of their friends, coming to a rural community to do something they've never done before. But ultimately, they're doing something they really believe in, and this is their dream.
29, please. We came here because we thought we might enjoy it, and it turns out that we love it so much we would never go anywhere else.